I've never traveled further south than the Grave Horde. In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so impossible.
We are blessed by the presence of Kiri. Nei vel. Yes, boys, you dribble. You're so happy you dribble. The fuck is that? Katie. Please be careful. You're flicking your tail onto the hoot. I can't. Oh, Katie. Close.
Nutritious.
Is it? Yeah, it's one of those.
Save these for the trail.
Yeah, it's a crab one. One was seeing me. Let's see if I can get this done. Lol. Teehee. Yes, boys, you're purring. Oh, you're purring like crazy. Katie. Yes, boys. Katie, what's happening? Alright then. Would have liked a bit more of the bullshit, but guess we get what we get.
I remember the Red Raids. They were not so long ago. They are not.
Fuck. Get a bit more healing.
Oh,
That's not
useful.
healing. God damn it. What's him in then? Yes, Kitty, you helping? Your little tail being flicked in this manner. Wait. I thought this was visible before. What the fuck?
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outside. No, not ignorant.
Are you?
Yes.
You shouldn't
I
shove
only wish you
fiber
were
optic
wise,
cable
so
through
have
your
I.
skin.
Aratak told me you were a captive.
For Aratak, it all comes back. When all else.
We heard that.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you knew anything about a man named Silence. I think he's Banuk. Or at least he looks that way.
That is not something I can talk about outside the Conclave.
Conclave?
A gathering of prominent shamans in Banur. They have sworn me to secrecy on this matter.
But I'm your chieftain. And I wouldn't ask unless I needed to know.
What you want is no small thing, but it would seem that I have little choice. Silence came to Banur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote werek that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Banur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks.
Yeah, he's watching all of this.
What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! spirit awaits!
That's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain calm
I too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
exit.
God damn. Seems to me there would be easier ways of
What
getting the
was
smoke
this
in there.
place? The spirit once told me that this
I'm gonna put another suit on her just so we can see her face in cutscenes.
all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. That looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
What's a minute?
Pillars, tall as Benure's cliffs.
Get it while I can.
Like it. Here, up and over.
Some wood growing in here. Guess that's where we're gonna come out. I see what it wants me to do, but I want to see it. No, it won't do that. Non-union ledge. Oop. Yes, boys. Oh, so awkward. Katie, what's the minute? Boys, what's the fucking minute? Katie. Katie, what's the minute?
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Possibly the droppest. This fucking noise.
We move with you, Aloy.
Yeah, I'm boss. I thought the big one was coming back for a second there.
Machines quietly.
Not appreciative of the presence of the fart bellower.
You make the first move.
Might have been poorly timed with the other Earth. Yeah, we got a short animation, luckily.
Don't let them hear us.
Fuck it, let's try a boss suit.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Bellows.
The chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
I'm boss. Yeah. I don't think that was. Fuck it. Yes, you wash your bum, boys.
We can make our rope upwards when you're done.
Good. I can use this.
John Eustace, man. John Eustace, man. Oh. No.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
Yes, you interrupted
There are
it.
memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Yeah, I don't know. You interrupted. God damn.
November 21st, 2064. November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long one.
Oh god damn it. I just wanted to get rid of the marker. Wait, what? Looks like it was melting.
Let's not freeze in place.
Whoa.
There's an overlook above. It's not far. Yes, this way.
Seems extremely safe to climb.
Not much farther now.
An icicle would grow long in the time we have dallied.
He's yammering as if I've been AFK.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses.
Hey, still fresh.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
I'm boss.
Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
That way. Quiet the shit. She yells as she flings herself up ass. God damn.
I
woman.
went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Stalker A. I should have guessed.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
Fuck's sake.
They're scanning for me.
The fuck are you two doing?
Stay as quiet as I can.
Yeah, you sure are.
Press on. Stay low.
Just as the other eye sees the thing, of course.
Not this time anymore. Fire.
Ruh-roh.
We go.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
Wood.
Let's move, quiet as we can.
Pallet cell.
Keep that for later.
Be wary of mines, if stalkers are near.
Just a spark.
I'll stay as quiet as I can.
Did he not notice? Oh, he's dead as fuck.
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself. Press on. Stay low.
Always the coldest, deepest winter here.
Ah. Cold and shit, goddamn.
Going for sneaking that cheat.
I like her awkward run in the snow.
I could forget what war.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to.
Long chicken buck. Chicken go buck buck long go ass. Weird shit.
Thought I endured every cold there is. But this frost.
Suspect that it's probably another store for somewhere. Right, it's over.
Onto the tower then, before we freeze.
Saw me. Here we go.
A little bit,
Always cold as deepest winter
I
here.
figured I'd ass up. Right. Plus I had Kitty on me so I couldn't move.
No need for sneaking now, Chieftain.
You said that before, and there were still men here.
There's a door up ahead, in refuge. We're almost through.
Settle down, lady. Cut off.
This scrapes.
That almost went very wrong. Way ut then, I guess. Damn it, Turk. Things and stuff. .dk.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
You've seen it in the center thing though, don't you, ass?
I do not like it here. Looking out over where my kin fell.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have
I'd hope he'd
cocktails
attack
inside an
it.
active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
Convenient.
We should move on.
Oh, sorry.
Onto the mountain. There. Below. Door to the mountain. New metal.
Dead metal. We could not pass it before.
We will this time. We have to.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our challenge awaits.
Oh, you penis.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
Us.
This won't be easy.
Oh, fuck. Don't block me, Artuk. You idiots really need to stop blocking me.
That's it. I'm already gone.
thought I had whistled it over.
Now's my chance.
I will prevail.
If it had been a little quicker, that one would have hit me. I won't give up!
Not the armor for this. No, I'm coming over.
Nothing will stop us from the door.
Yeah. They detect fellow NPCs. Starlight and nice. Yeah, I can see why all your useless men got defeated here. God damn. I run over the little lava bit. My eyes instinctively go to the middle right of the screen, hoping to find a heat gauge. Fucking terra firma.
Can't be too prepared.
See the outway. I'll put my finger on in case of plot. Teb represent. Deadest men at the door. Time for fight armor.
More machines. Mech ready.
Mech ready. Urtuk is freezing the mate, that's alright. That fucking noise.
Down!
Well done.
For the cut!
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Yeah.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can
I
you
have
open it?
a fucking chorus for that song, and it's Ayo. Not while I'm here. God damn. A little bit more tech. Let's go on.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Right, Rocket House. Plot arrival ass. Level 50, what the fuck?
All right, down we go.
Wait, what kind of fucking... She did some sort of weird spin. You're blocking the corner, I wanna... Oh.
The mountain is more
This way.
machine than rock. I never trusted it.
What a puckered orifice. Darn it, flying shit wagon. Should I be touching this?
New metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
Well, we'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood, Aloy.
Oh yeah, yeah. What the fuck does stay here mean, mates? Stop following me, dickheads.
I wonder if I can destroy that. I can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over. Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
LOL.
We'll wait for you to show us the way.
What a fucking Oogman solution.
Better time this right.
They would.
How
What?
can you get past that flame?
Who the hell says Oog? Damn it, Cyber.
Damon built all of this? How?
Maybe my focus will see something.
Mindless machines that fly through the air.
What?
We ought to shut off that vent.
Let me figure it out. God damn. God damn. I fight you.
My focus might see something here.
Hello.
Damon built all of this? How?
No. Damn it.
Finished.
Oh, Gurk is all like finished. Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother.
So fast.
Well, let's get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood. Aloy.
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over. Better time this right.
Fuck, she had already started.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Perspective.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shut off that vent.
Whoa.
circular device. What does it do?
Look at me, I'm Dutch. That's my ass.
Okay, let's see what this does.
That was fucking.
That did it. Here they come.
Yup. Possibly the worst DFA known to man.
I will prevail or die trying.
I will live or die. Right.
Let them come.
I'm sure that is the option. Yeah.
Once again, we wait for you.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across.
Yeah, only do active aggressive. Floating mushrooms.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Through here.
Look at him sapping. If eating things were gonna kill us, we'd have died a long time ago. Haven't died from eating anything yet. Yeah, 100% success rate. But again, at the same time, everyone that's died, well, most that have died have eaten something. Drums in the deep. Flash. Shaved everyone away. Yes, you may. You fucking guy.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder, my systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Festus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk
I think it depends.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years? And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
A bunch of weirdos. Watch out, let's go swoosh. No, I thought it was a long ass.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through. Keep quiet now.
Fucking ass. More than a few mates there. Time to go full manga. Maybe. Appears to be resistant. To my bullshit. Why didn't you? what's his face fall down?
Gonna need this.
No. Oy, 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 oy. Imagine going around with this lady and just constantly switching clothes.
I've been seen.
Certainly hanging out. Look at all these crab asses. Ugh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, look at his head. Was I not disassembling? I seem to be getting more room. Oh. Fuck. Just imagine I got a coffee grinder out and I'm now grinding up these things into bits of metal so that they weigh less. Even though it's the same fucking mass. Richest man in this world is a guy called Donnie. Well done. He has so much money they call him Chardonnay. Huh. Hey. Oh no, mini Levins, did you fall down? No? Huh. What the hell? Oh, there were grabby things there. Well, that was fortunate. Needs the mate.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across. That should do it.
Yeah. Bringing Ringneck. Fine man.
And now it's my turn.
What's a minute? So you butchered that quote, Cyber. Oh damn. Fuck it, I guess. Yeah, you definitely don't serve the flaming
console.
Fisk. Fisk.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon, and it may have found one.
Matt Damon. It's all garbage.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Yeah.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get
Is
across
it?
that gap.
Seems
Yeah.
wasteful.
Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
Oh, long ass head. I think it's a purple armor. Boys.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
I'm down. The others haven't noticed.
Weirdo makes seal noises. Nearly went very wrong.
Find a way.
Yeah. The others, she said.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Why would you wonder if you could destroy that? You've already done that once. Help me, I cannot function even though the chieftain trial has all sorts of functioning required by his old ass. Yeah, I blew all his function budget. Oh, I thought it might squish me. How dare you squish me? God damn, Cyber. Fucking turd,
Huh. These things go sideways too.
Dangle foot.
That should cut off the vent up there.
God damn, Eloy. Oh, I thought that was a puppet.
These don't look too stable.
Voice it, man. Look at the things coming at us. It's turgid with drama, a drama turd. There's this ass tendency to stop when I'm trying to jump, sprint. DFB, DFB. Not exactly the buenoest. Easy. Just had to hunk a bit. Hey. Could have been permanent if I had been properly stuck.
All right, time to grab a ride.
Come on now, don't decide but run. Nay, whence I am targeted. Give me a flat ass.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Think they need any sort of easy goddamn. Thanks, hat guy.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
One last exchange with Nia. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Nice. God hästers yammering. Us.
Transport. Instruction 1-4. Transport unit F-mark.
It's a Transtar Cobalt Pyramid.
Prepare.
The voice of the demon.
Configuration Alpha. Coordinates. Configuration Alpha -6. Transport unit F-mark-9.
The altar.
Engage.
Desecrated.
Zeta-4. Execute. Test analysis complete.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid mouse and keyboard. Jörn. Jörn Holm. This again. Goddamn Manborg, he was a creature.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
Quite scrutinized scrutiny matrix.
Security threat confirmed.
Tell down Pierce. Yeah. Mates are like, fuck. Brute force detected.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating with them.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
The
Hephaestus.
boss fight in the waits.
The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
Looks like she has a unibrow with that hat.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Yeah, fuckers, let's go.
Keep moving towards the core.
How dare you, Cyber? Quote such shit.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Fuck. Ready for Hephaestus? That was a
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
scary time for roll.
Is that what the tower's for?
Cyan said something about Hug.
I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
Schloppen.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us!
Take it down!
might be wise to do, it seems.
One strike closer to death.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Yeah, I guess so. This NP.
Tower is repairing the machine.
Alright, enough of your turnery. Good man.
Deal with the tower! Quickly! Deal with the tower! Quickly!
Come on.
For the cut. For the Badoo. Down.
God damn.
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Can't kill the machine while the tower aids it.
God damn.
I failed to hit it.
Call this the baboon maneuver. Where'd you get a rock?
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Yes. Hey, Bridgewood. Yeah, what a creature. God damn.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Power network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Is just poking, is that enough? Is that all there is to that? You don't need to focus and do things, you just need to fucking poke it.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
So what you're saying, Crocodiles, is they could just have leaned the fucking stick up against the thing. And wouldn't have had to stood there and asked up. Yeah. Absolutely everything that ever existed is going up my ass.
Run, Aloy! One of those?
It's the only way!
What a man.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
That was a last action hero.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Panukai! Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Oh yeah. Fuck. What? Aha. Don't make me do the Shaman's climb again. I will uninstall Windows. I've seen them ask that component, but I've never seen them actually find me when I asked in grass. Maybe find that the worst of your characters died.
All of my interactions with Ourea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Hi, Komodo.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Yeah, but then having the AI in control of that button, goddamn.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Here makes jazz hands.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, Destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan.
Nice
You were
one.
cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Goddamn.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know,
God
Cyan.
damn.
I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
That was flat.
Hello, Aloy. Is there more you wish to talk about?
There is, Cyan.
Nothing.
Alright, Cyan.
I will quite...
God damn. Probably harder to find something decent that would abbreviate a pass. Goddamn. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy, then I made GN. I am very binned. I thought that was a guy throwing a ball.
Everything's freezing.
Asterisk.
Ground. The.
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still.
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem
Right
your
off the
time
edge.
among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the Old Ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps, as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there, and they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
God damn. Ay, 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 yes. Right. I'm gonna GN. God damn. Where's the bonfire? Fuck, there. Time for watching, man. More tonight. Hopefully I sleep more than 4 hours tonight. Which is the same amount I got the day before. And the day before. And god damn.